After being promoted from the youth academy to the senior squad here at Manchester United to be part of the project that Ruben Amorim is building, we featured 7 times in the first episode, grabbing an assist in our first game for the club and crucially scoring our very first goal for Manchester United as we rescued a point against Liverpool late on in the Premier League fixture we had against them. Unfortunately though, after defeat against Arsenal in the FA Cup round 3 and against Spurs in the Carabao Cup quarter-finals, it means all hopes of silverware this season for Manchester United lie on the Europa League. We are 6th at the moment in the league phase, from 3 wins, 3 draws from our 6 matches, undefeated, looking like we will qualify. And if I show you the Premier League table, we are in 10th after 20 games. And really, in the Prem, it's about trying to salvage European football for next season. Welcome back, my friends, to our My Player Career Mode. Thank you all for your support. I appreciate you all. I hope I find you all doing very well and having an awesome day. If you missed the first episode, go back, check it out. It will explain how we are already 20 games into the Premier League season. Just quickly, I did start from a live start point, so that is why. And I also recorded the first episode quite a while ago now, but I didn't want to release it without knowing that I had a few episodes ready to go. So that's why you're seeing this quite a while after I did record that episode. Regardless, I do hope you enjoy this episode as well. 500 likes will be the target. And without further ado, let's jump into this and let's try and improve on our already okay, I'd say, start to life here as a Manchester United player. 1 assist, 1 goal in 7 games. Although they were substitute appearances. So yeah, let's see what we can do today. Just as a reminder as well, for the sake of realism, I won't be training every week. I don't want to get straight into the starting 11 immediately. So I'll train as and when I feel that it's necessary to do so. I did just train there. We are still not quite in the starting 11, but we have improved quite a bit. We're getting closer actually now to starting 11 than being back in the reserves at least. So there is that. It's Southampton who sit 20th. And I have just noticed that actually we have dropped a place in the league. So let's see what we can do in this one. Match day, we'll join the game. 1-0 in front. 15 minutes in, Højlund scored the goal to give us the lead. Of course, in this system that Ruben Amorim plays, we are currently playing central attacking midfielder. We are a striker by trade, but we are fitting in this position. That's a nice ball here to Dibbling, and now Fraser's effort straight at Onana. In all honesty, it was easy for him, but it could have been so much more for Southampton if they'd have taken that chance. And now as we get on the ball here, looking for the run of maybe Højlund. Here he is then. It's Rasmus Højlund. Chance to play it back through, which he will oblige! And it's taken us not long at all, but it's a second Manchester United goal. It's link-up play with Rasmus Højlund, and it's a dream start to episode 2. Quick fire 1-2, and all we had to do was apply the finish at the end. It's a first-time finish of precision past Aaron Ramsdale. And that is exactly what we needed to become even more a part of Ruben Amorim's plans. I did mention in the last episode there was a potential shout of us going out on loan. But that goal may change things. Fernandes. Kyle Walker-Peters for Southampton. Forward towards Mateta. And now it's Fraser. 17 minutes to go. Fernandes. Mateta, chance! Should do better. United fall asleep. And they're very fortunate, actually, that we have added to the score here because Southampton now have had 2 good chances and could have so easily on another day have equalised the score here. Fernandes, now Walker-Peters. Kyle Walker-Peters, ball through, looking for Smallbone. Onana gets down well, makes the save, does concede the corner, which Southampton will look to cause United problems from. It's delivered in, and actually Anthony is the closest player to it. Onana opting to punch there instead of trying to catch. Now Fernandes has it! And there will be a goal back for Southampton. And you've got to say, from the balance of the way the game has been since we've come on, Southampton have deserved something. They've had more chances. They've been the more proactive side. I said that second goal from United gave them a bit of breathing room, but maybe it gave them a false sense of security because they're not defending well at all. And this, with I think 8 minutes still to play, is not done yet. I'm not actually sure who's playing at left back here for United. I think Alejandro Garnacho is the player. It's Mateta with a strike. De Ligt in the way. Kante now has it. Now Bruno up to Mount. Mount finds Anthony. Antony now then, as I try to make the run ahead of him. It's Mason Mount once more, though. It's Rasmus Højlund now then for United. Højlund. Mount continues. Mason Mount with a chance to cross. He's cut the ball back, though, and now found it towards Eriksson. Eriksson again. Now Mount once more. It's Rasmus Højlund! And it's surely 3! It is 3! Rasmus finishes it. 2.5 minutes left of normal time. United have their second goal back, or the 2-goal advantage back, I should say, as Rasmus runs to the sideline and joins in the celebration alongside Ruben Amorim. And Old Trafford is back in full voice. Any moment now, that will be the end of this one at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United 3, Southampton 1, the full-time score. We got ourselves about half an hour of the game. We got a goal as well, but a Rasmus Højlund double, along with mine, does secure the 3 points for Manchester United in a game they were expected to win. How many points actually are we behind 4th place? 11 points behind Manchester City with 17 games to go. Liverpool top on 49, Arsenal second on 45, Chelsea third on 45. I mean, you can kind of see from Newcastle, us, all the way down to essentially Spurs in 14th. There's only really 5 points in it. So it's not as if we're just chasing the top 4. We've got to be wary of the teams around us as well. Speaking of, Brighton are one of those teams, and that is who we face next. Look how close we were to starting the game. Really now on the edge following our goal in the previous one, as we do get a bit longer in this match. Mason Mount, the goal scorer, is replaced by us. We are 1-0 ahead, and it's not Rasmus Højlund who's got the goal this time. Jorginho Ruter, ball through, looking for João Pedro. He's managed to get the shot away as well. Wasn't the greatest of defending by Harry Maguire, in all honesty. Somehow, João Pedro got the wrong side of him and managed to have a clear sight of goal. Garnacho chance to cross as Van Heck wins that header. Eriksson has it. Now Kobbie Mainoo for Manchester United. It's with Eriksson. It's with Fernandes. Fernandes finds me as I'm trying to find some space here to be able to work it. It's a poor pass out to Garnacho, giving away the ball actually, and now I've got to redeem myself for that. It has to be said, it was a game of not really much once we joined it, and I didn't play very well at all. Brighton with the only real chance of the game after we were substituted on, but United hold on for a 1-0 victory. It was clear after that previous fixture my passing needed work, so I put some skill points into it. We've gone up by 1 overall, but we only have the skill points into passing. Now 67 rated as we face Rangers in the Europa League. Again, 1-0 the score. De Ligt with the goal as we replace Amad Diallo. Short corner could be on here for Rangers. They opt actually to send the ball into the box. And after a header was goal bound, I believe Antony was the player who blocked it. It is another Rangers corner. Again sent in. Free header this time for Southampton. Onana had to be alert, and he's still got to be alert because there's still a big chance, and it was not once, not twice, but 3 times for Southampton there to try and find an equaliser for Rangers. Manchester United have their goalkeeper to thank. Big moment by Andre Onana. It's Dalot. Dalot into my feet. Off towards Mount. Mount to Agate. Agate to Fernandes. It's Bruno Fernandes now playing Mount once more. Mason Mount, I'm trying to stay on side here, and we have now been able to do so. Chance to look in the box then, as the cross goes in, looking for Rasmus! And he got there as well. And it was straight at Jack Butland. Danilo for Rangers. I mean, he's got a chance here because there's no real pressure being put on by Manchester United, with Dalot going over now then. As he blocks the cross, Barron picks up the loose ball. Now it's Cherney for them, finding Badrami. This is a big chance, and Onana can't get there. Danilo will equalise with 7 minutes to go. It just seems like there's so much space in the central area of the pitch for Rangers. I mean, who's meant to be picking up the runner here? I just don't understand it. Why there is a lot of space for the runners off the ball, and as soon as Onana came out, he didn't look convincing when he came rushing out of his goal. Didn't seem to get there with any real pace. And Danilo has equalised the scoring here. And as it stands, Manchester United are dropping points and heading to the 4th draw in the Europa League phase. 4 draws out of 7 games is quite ridiculous. Danilo, Badrami's effort! Oh, no! Rangers, with a quite remarkable finish from Badrami, have taken the lead with 2 minutes to go. Old Trafford is silenced, and Manchester United do not deserve to be winning this game. You can't really say they deserve to lose it though either, because they haven't been that bad. But in terms of what we've seen from them defensively, too much time, too much space for the players on the ball. And Bajrami has hit a wonder strike to give Rangers what looks like a victory. I said United were heading for their 4th draw of the Europa League phase, but they're not. They're heading for their first defeat. Injury time remaining, and when United have had the ball, it's just not been kept well enough at all. We're not protecting it. We're losing it far too easily, giving the ball back without any real fight. And it's really, really concerning to see. I mean, you can kind of see, though, there is a number of players playing out of position. I'm pretty sure that actually Garnacho is playing left wing back. Kante's at central defence. So, yeah, there's kind of like this situation of United having to play players out of position, and it's cost them dearly here. Rangers 2, Manchester United 1. It's a first defeat. I said silverware hopes were on the Europa League. Well, is there a world where United do not qualify for the knockout rounds? Good news is that we did complete all 3 manager objectives, which has put us into the starting 11 for the next game as we'll face Fulham. But I don't know what that defeat to Rangers means then for our Europa League hopes. We'll have to wait and find out. We're back to Premier League action away at Craven Cottage, and a first start in a United shirt for us, I'm pretty sure. And it'll be Fulham to get the ball rolling here at this one. Rasmus Højlund was not happy to not be in the starting 11, as you saw. But we are the player who will lead the Manchester United attack today. We'll be given, hopefully, a full game, but we'll find out in due course. It's a first start for the club, and crucially, we'll see if we can impact this game in a positive manner. De Ligt with a force ball forwards, of which Anthony tries to challenge and win. He doesn't. Emil Smith-Rowe now forward to Sander Berg. And now it's with Harry Wilson. He will find Smith-Rowe, who looked maybe to shoot. Smith-Rowe does well to keep hold of it. It's Fulham here, as Smith-Rowe will go for the efforts. And it is tipped behind for a Fulham corner. Short corner could be on, which I'm going to go and watch. They will play it short. It's Wilson and Reed. Harry Wilson giving it back by Reed. It's Maguire to head away. Diop heads it down for Sander Berger, and it should have been Fulham in front, but Onana again to the rescue. It's Fulham who are now really knocking on the United door. 2 good moments. Onana equal to both. Smith-Rowe's cross goes in. Rashford heads away. It'll be picked up by Ahmad. Smashed further forwards, and really terrible by him. Just concedes possession easily. There was a chance there for us to get the ball down and play, and he just gave it straight back to Fulham. It's Wilson now, combining well, and there's the effort again. Onana springing across the save. That's now 3 saves already in the game for him. It could be a 4th here. It's Harry Wilson. It will not be a 4th. Manchester United may as well not have turned up. 17 minutes in, it's Fulham 1, United 0. And we've seen such a disastrous start from the away side. The only player who seemingly is awake today is Onana. And even there, he doesn't cover himself in the most glory in the world. But, in fairness to him, he did make 3 saves before this. So, how much more do you want him to do, Manchester United? Amorim is fuming, and rightfully so. Fernandes, Amad Diallo. Amad now to Eriksson. Back for Fernandes to Amad. And it was a story of the season, really. The service for Manchester United up front. We are being starved of service. The ball just cannot seem to reach us, even when I'm trying to get in positions to receive it. This is better from us now, though, with Amad Diallo. Chance to play it through the middle. It's Amad who will find Rashford. Rashford now then into my feet. Chance to strike, and Leno saves. First sight of goal for Manchester United and for myself, and it was a chance, really, that we had to test Leno, and we did. And United will get themselves a throw here, which Amad threw straight to a Fulham player. And as we come back out for the second half, Ruben Amorim has had his say, and I'm sure it will not have been positive from the United boss, because United looked poor in that first half. First 17 minutes, as I say, may as well have not turned up. We did grow into the half a little bit better with the only chance we've had testing Leno. But it's like when we've had the ball, it's been backwards, sideways. We need more forward-thinking options and passes Fulham will be happy to see the ball being played ahead of them. We need to try and get something in the way of a ball in behind. It's Bruno Fernandes now then looking for Anthony. He'll find him, but it's United again, always backwards. Now this is better from us though, as Mason Mount does find my feet. But where do we go with the next pass then? Back the way of Mason Mount. Into the penalty area we go. Mount has it on the right-hand side. I'm the only player though in the Fulham box at this moment in time. It's Bruno Fernandes. It's Amad Diallo. Diallo looking for myself as I tried to carve a chance with a little touch. Just a heavy touch though, invited it into the feet of the Fulham player who got it back. But it's better from us because at least I'm looking to try and create something and not just keeping the ball backwards and sideways. But this could be where Fulham punishes with Harry Wilson, who's going over to stop him. Somebody put a challenge in. Nobody does. He gets a free shot, and luckily for us, it's in the side netting. Let's just watch him go forward, shall we? Fernandes, Eriksson to Rashford. Rashford now then can look ahead, and he has found me. We'll play it the way of Xerxes. It's Marcus Rashford. Rashford finds my feet once more. Where are the options, though, for Manchester United? We do now find Christian Eriksen. Tete gets a vital touch. Force long from Leno. Can we win the loose ball? It's Wind who takes it down. How has he got there? And why is there no pressure from a Manchester United player? Harrison Reed now to Wilson. Wilson finds the ball forward. It's Wind with the efforts. And it's Wind with a second. United, I just don't know what to say about them. It's as if they have no urgency going forwards. I can tell you right now what the fan forums and the fan YouTube channels would be saying, because it is quite the drab performance here again. The whole feel, the vibe and everything around Manchester United has got to change. I was hoping maybe with the introduction of a few players from the Youth Academy, maybe it would. But again, the service is a real problem. And when I do get the ball forward, there's just no runners off it. Anthony into that little gap, which we are allowed to turn away from. But as there's 4 Fulham players near me, where are the options then? If I've got 4 Fulham players closing me down, where are the United options? Because there seemingly isn't one. As Kobbie Mainoo tries to turn straight into Sander Berge, and now it's Fulham again who have it. And all of a sudden, Kobbie Mainoo, oh, it is... What is going on with United? That sums up the day if I've ever seen it. Kobbie Mainoo and another United player getting each other's way leads to a free Fulham throw-in. And as Mainoo tries to challenge here, that should be a United ball it is. We're 1 more minute away from full-time. Xerxes back to Lindelof. Now it's Mainoo. Mainoo towards myself. Back the way of Kobbie Mainoo. Now Joshua Xerxes. We're trying to make a run in behind. Xerxes does look to find me as I'm trying to get a touch. And it's 2 Fulham players who are on me. And it is Fulham 2, Manchester United 0. The less said about that, the better. Because as I say, those YouTube channels and fan forums will be having a meltdown after that performance. I just checked after the game, right? United had 72% of possession to Fulham's 28. Fulham created 6 shots, United with just 2. As I said to you, Fulham were happy to see United have the ball in front of them, let them play around backwards, sideways, because they didn't create. And if you don't create, what's the point in having the ball? What you can say, though, is as we head into this Europa League game away, Fernandes' goal gives us the lead, as we are on to replace Højlund, is that United need to try and get as much as they can from this Europa League run. Rashford. Now as we play a quick 1-2 with Marcus Rashford, a chance to maybe run in behind. Rashford fires the ball back towards me, waiting for the overlapping run, which seemingly does not come, and it takes ages to do so. But we will play a 1-2 with Marcus Rashford and look to try and get towards the byline to cross. It goes deep the way of Amad Diallo. It is away and helped further forwards then, and somehow they have actually come away with the ball. Where on earth is the United midfield? As the ball then goes towards them, and Johnny Evans, of all people, is there to make the interception. De Ligt's giving it away cheaply, though. It's a real chance. Onana has to save. Oh, my. As comical as it is for Manchester United, they don't half cause themselves problems. Tanasi, nicely done. Onana comes out. Onana saves again. Look how easy it is for them to create chances. Just look how easy it is. And yet United have nothing forward, look. Mainoo back for Fernandes. Fernandes towards myself. Kobbie Mainoo is holding the right-hand side. It's Manchester United now, then looking for a late chance. Mainoo back in towards my feet. Lack of urgency really ahead of the ball for United. It's Marcus Rashford who goes for a strike from distance. And the palm back out from the goalkeeper I will not be able to reach. It will go down as a shot on target, but it does also go down as a Manchester United win from this one. It is 1-0 the score. Much needed victory, although there isn't a lot going on. I do apologise for that. Admittedly, we are 67 overall, so our impact on games at this point in time is not going to be as high as it maybe can be, given our overall, but that will come with time. And there is a deal to tell you about. Adam Wharton has joined from Crystal Palace. I think that's a very good signing for Manchester United to shore up that midfield. And actually, at just 20 years of age, he could be a United player for quite some time, Adam Wharton. Allocated a couple more skill points, taking us to 68 overall, and we are in the team ahead of Palace. I wonder if Adam Wharton will make his debut for United against his former club. A quick look, though, at the squad hub as well to see if there's any other new players who have joined us. Seems like, at the moment, Adam Wharton is the only new player at the club alongside, of course, N'Golo Kante, who was signed earlier on in the transfer window. So we've got a number of midfield options now, and it'll be interesting to see what Amorim does do in regards to his midfield partnership as we advance towards Crystal Palace then. Eddie Nketiah for Palace, sliding that ball through towards Ismaila Sarr. Ismaila Sarr, Lindelof in the way. There is not a start for Adam Wharton today against his former club. It is Eriksen and also Bruno that Ruben Amorim has gone with in the midfield double. As we'll now find Marcus Rashford. Rashford finds Eriksen. It's been a more positive start by United, a lot more forward thinking and more of the ball as well. It's Amad Diallo into Bruno Fernandes. More of the ball being in the forward areas, I should say, with Mason Mount. And now Anthony. Anthony towards myself. Inside here towards Amad. Quick 1-2 with Amad Diallo to get us into a position where we could look to try and shoot, maybe. Amad's done really well here. Amad Diallo! Oh my goodness me. The strike at the end was woeful at best. He did so well to win it back. But then the shot, I'm sure he won't want to see that again. One thing to note as well is that Amad Diallo's contract is up at the end of this season, so United will have to do something about that if they want him to remain a Manchester United player. Amad slides that one through, chance! And there's the moment that we needed! We needed that to work! United, 23 minutes on the clock, have got the lead here at Old Trafford. And they simply put, had to start this game better. Otherwise the fans would have been on them. The performances as of late have not been good enough, but that is more like it. And from kickoff, there has felt more of a, I want to say, forward-thinking Manchester United. So clearly Amorim's had a word, and he's told them what he wants because we weren't looking as backwards and sideways with our passes as we were previous. And that's the reward for that. Uh-oh. Here is Eddie Nketiah for Crystal Palace, sliding it through to Eberechi Eze. And just like clockwork, United's back three are opened up and Eze smashes home. Oliver Glasner on the touchline loves it. And United were ahead for what, 6-7 minutes? It's again those runners from midfield. This back three doesn't work if the runners are not picked up. It's almost like it's a 3 against 3 when they get there, the opponents. Back how it was previous. We were drawing at one point in the game earlier on. We took the lead then. Let's do very much the same here. There's a chance already as Anthony slides it through for me to hit the shots, which is saved by Henderson. The follow-up there as well is headed away. It is so much better though, because again, we're looking forward. We're trying to be proactive with the ball. This game is quite open actually. There is definitely more chances in this. Chance here as I very nearly got on the end of that. Palace almost played themselves into danger, and it still could be, as the ball is found, and I just can't control it. As it's still with Amad. It is so sloppy, this game, though, in terms of the possession of the football. Both teams giving it away far too easily. And as we turn and look to try and maybe run in behind of Crystal Palace here, little fake shot to keep us on it. It's Mason Mount, and now it's Anthony. Anthony to Fernandes. Bruno into Eriksen. Eriksen to Amad. Amad with a strike. Henderson with a save. Corner ball for the home side as we are in and around the penalty area. It's sent in my way. It's back out towards Anthony. Still a lot of Palace players behind the ball though as Maguire's conceded possession. This could be dangerous. It's a chance for a break now. And it's really not good, but luckily for us, we are into the additional minute that was added on here, but the referee seemingly allowing play on. Where on earth is the United defence? That's got nothing to do with Amorim's system. That's purely just laziness. We've lost the ball in the Palace penalty area, and somehow it's not 2-1 Palace. Ahmad holding off the challenge, now playing Rashford. It's Marcus Rashford. Forward towards myself, the slide in from LaCroix. As I had to turn away and try and find another pass. It's Bruno Fernandes again. Fernandes does get it through. Nicely done! And that is some finish at the end of it as well. Manchester United back in front. 2 goals in the game for us as well. That's what you love to see. You absolutely love to see it. Nicely worked as well. Bruno's ball through, and then it's about whether or not we can finish. Open our left foot up. Our favoured side into that far corner. Henderson given no chance. And you know what? If United weren't in the situation they find themselves in terms of their performances, this would be quite the introduction for a youth academy player. And even so, I think it is actually, as there is a United change. Casemiro coming on to shore up the midfield. I'm not sure who's gone off. We'll see momentarily. But Palace then, now in need of another equaliser. Eze got it 6 or 7 minutes after we took the lead in the first half. Let's hope that it will not be as quick. In fact, that it won't be at all in this one as we chase the ball down. Jefferson Lerman, that's poor, given away by him. And now as we'll play the ball back out towards Mason Mount, there could be a Premier League hat-trick on the cards for us if we can get another chance. It's Anthony, it's Mount. Still 20 minutes of game to play here. Mason Mount to Anthony. Anthony looking to cross. LaCroix will get ahead to that ball. And now then, as it's Palace who have it, and they're calm with it. Just a single minute of added time. Richards ball forwards. Casemiro is there. And Bruno trying a little flick, which I think has hit the arm of the Palace player. And that is the case. It's a United free kick. And that, my friends, should be that. United look like they're going to pick up the 3 points. And that is exactly the case. A brace from us. The first time we scored 2 in a game for Manchester United, and it was enough to win them the game. And surely man of the match as well for us. So in the end, it was a 10th place finish in the Europa League phase for us, which does mean we have a playoff. That will be against Olympiacos, and it will be the first game of the next episode, of which we are in the starting 11 following our heroic brace against Palace to pick up the 3 points. Speaking of 3 points, where does that leave us for the Premier League? We are up into 7th. So from 10th to 7th today, 36 points, 12 behind 4th place City now though. At one point we were 11, so 14 games to go. Up into 7th though. Forest join us on 36 points. We are only ahead of them on goal difference. Fulham on 35, Spurs on 33. It's still very close. Really down to Brentford on 29. Palace down in 15th on 23. I think they're out of the question for the moment. In the relegation zone though, it's Leicester, Southampton and Ipswich. So the 3 promoted sides looking like they could well get relegated. Wolves down there as well alongside Everton. For now though, that is going to be where we end today's video. A huge thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. 500 is the target. I said it earlier, performance-wise, I can only apologise in terms of the displays, but with us only being 68, 69 rated, I think 4 goals in 8 games, very good return. And of course, as our overall goes up, we should, in theory, just get better and better and help this United side forwards. This first season, or at least the remainder of it, let's just try and finish as high as we can in the Premier League and as far as we can go in the Europa League. Until next time, my friends, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I'll see you all back here for another episode very, very soon. Until then, adios!